So today that I've spent plenty of time thinking about and yet somehow snuck up on me, this week marks 10 turning 10. So as I sat down to do this, a lot that I could cover, a lot of emotions, a lot of thoughts, a lot of gratitude. Wanted to just touch on some of the big concepts that come up, but really hopefully unpack this along with my colleagues over the course of 2022, and with that also get a lot of chances to celebrate with you all who have supported us so much. First of the four kind of big points I wanted to talk about, which what led to 10. I'll start by telling you what didn't. It was not about my ego or Kurt's. For those of you who know Kurt, I don't know that he has an ego. He's a role model of all sorts. It wasn't about control. It wasn't about ego. I've talked to so many people in this industry, had some come and go for that matter, that they need their name on the door. They need it to be about them. They need to be able to call themselves certain things. That's not what drove us at all. What drove us was an external why, namely we wanted to create something for clients that we didn't see exist in the marketplace. And I'll share with students all the time, that's what I think needs to drive you to be a business owner, not getting to call yourself a business owner, not getting to call yourself an entrepreneur or the dreams of riches, but a purpose that can drive you and that, again, resonates within prospective clients. It was one of the big reasons that spirit, that ethos, that we named the company 10, as many of you know, but perhaps some of you don't. It was named after my grandfather's jersey number. Again, because we wanted to symbolize team. We wanted it to symbolize the ethic in which he had navigated his professional career. We also wanted it to be about community. Spokane and his community, his church community, his family was very big to him, and that's something that we wanted 10 Capital to be about. And that has ranged from everything, from supporting causes that we probably couldn't afford all the time, and really wanting to be known in the community as people who wanted to give back, to the community of our clients who we're proud to share with one another, not only to help support one another, but many of them have become great friends. There's lots of stories of people who've met at the events who've gone on to hang out together and travel together, but again, found each other with 10 Capital as that initial commonality. Which leads me to the second big thing I wanted to talk about, and one of the biggest external whys, again, that drove us to create 10 Capital, which was the desire to create a very unique client experience. One of the best compliments that I've been paid is when people say, I didn't know a firm like this existed. That's what we're after, and we didn't think did either. And in many respects, outside of us probably still doesn't. And that's everything from just effort, caring, the team, hearing people say, man, I show up. It's as though everyone's been waiting for me to get there, is again, one of my other favorite compliments that we get with some regularity. Investing in tech, investing in the community, investing in our events, bringing in great speakers, having a lot of fun, understanding that, again, this is a personal business. This is a very relational business that too often has been impersonal and have forgotten, again, about building those relationships to really be the glue to a great plan and portfolio. Point number 3 I wanted to share is just some unique fun facts. First, Jake and I are the last men standing, so we're technically the only day oneers, with all due respect to Ryan and Casey, who've been here a very, very long time, Shelby for that matter too. I look at that, and I think Jake would attest to finding the right tribe, finding people who shared our work ethic, shared our ethos around innovation, evolving, working to your own detriment at times to make sure things get done right for the client was just something that we wanted to be about in an industry that, again, we think too often is about their convenience, their bottom line. We wanted clients to, again, feel that this was a calling for us and something that we wanted to make sure we did at the highest level. We've grown, as I've shared a couple times now, kind of amazingly, tenfold in 10 years here at 10 Capital, from 80 million to now over 800 million, looking like we will hit that $1 billion mark, which has never happened again in Spokane for a retail RIA to hit that level. I don't share that as a point of bragging. I share that as a point of collective accomplishment with you all, because clearly this is an industry that thrives almost singularity on referrals, support, you valuing the work we do, sharing that with friends, colleagues, family. It is always a thrill here when we get to bring on a new client, and an honor that's not lost on us in the slightest. Which brings me to point number 4, our commitment to you moving forward, particularly in light of that growth. We certainly feel an obligation to deliver more, but we also have an excitement, a desire to deliver more. We want to create more unique experiences, space, opportunities for community, better investment options, better technology, tools, building out the team, all of those things. And it is that growth to being the best that we can be for you that drives us, and that will be there. Now, a lot of what we have to commit to moving forward are the same kinds of things that drove us to create the firm. Putting our ego aside, not having it be about our control, but about the client, looking for ways to innovate, not just try to make our day-to-day as easy for us as it can be, will continue to drive us moving forward. That's our commitment. It isn't to the status quo. It isn't that we'll always be who we've been, but rather we will always be the best that we can be for you. In summary, again, we hope to share and reflect more on this milestone with you throughout the year. We hope to have a great celebration at some point with you all this year. I feel like we're getting closer to that because it's something, again, that you all certainly deserve, and we genuinely view you as family that we want to bring together for that. I'll just leave with this. I just want to thank you so much. When I launched out, because of industry regulations, I didn't even know if any of my existing clients, and there weren't a whole lot, at that time would follow me out the door, let alone that this experiment, this hope, this dream would become what it's become for so many of our colleagues, our clients, and what have become the 10 Capital family. It's one of my life's great gifts to live a life of such purpose and to, again, help so many great people live out their purposes, their dreams, and their goals. So with that, and I know on behalf of my team, thank you so much. Again, let this be the beginning of the celebration, and know that we're thinking of you on this week.